Hello, you guys. It's your girl Virgo Moon Insights, and I'm back with another reading for your 2022. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's step into this reading. Let's get into it. This is a general reading for the collective. Let me adjust my camera so it doesn't fall. Okay. See my eczema? No judgments. I wash my hands like a trillion times, and I hate putting lotion on there, but that's another story, so I'm not gonna even get into that. Wow, 2022. You guys, I have been I can't even get into what I've been doing, but Spirit is great and merciful and good to me, as Spirit is good to us all. I just want to do a quick reading, quick message. I'm not going to get too deep. I know last year I did a whole bunch of long ass readings. I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. So when I was thinking to myself, what did I want to talk about or read for? Triumph over obstacles. So the message of this reading for the collective is triumph over obstacles. 2021 may have brought a lot of challenges. You had to grow and expand yourself and your mind in ways that you probably thought you would never be able to do so. First card out, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is some truth that I'm speaking, right? So a lot of you could have been dealing with a lot of underhanded, sneaky behavior, deceptive lies, gossip, all kinds of things that may have tried to stop your progress or what have you. But we know that God is always on your side when you're doing the right thing. So next card out is the Five of Swords. Yeah, and in alignment with what I am talking about, right? And then we have two cards out, which I'm going to pick up. So we have the Five of Swords behavior with a feeling of defeat or a feeling of trying to win at all costs. So you could have been dealing with some energies or some people who were embodying this type of energy, and you're coming out of those types of situations with some truth here with the five and the Ace of Swords. That's giving me an energy of truth, an energy of moving away from some deceptive behaviors, from some toxic defensive maneuvers from others that were just really kind of traumatic or traumatizing in a way, because people have a tendency to I guess when they're feeling some sort of fear or disintegration in themselves, or feeling like they have to control people or control situations, that can bring out some toxic traits and behaviors, and then that leads them to wanting to like I said, win at all costs. But I'm getting a sense of you triumphing over those types of energies, and I'm also getting a sense of defeat for them because you're choosing to take your sword and walk away, right? So we have the Queen of Cups. Yes, so a lot of you have just learned how to be more emotionally fulfilled, let go of the things that aren't serving you, to embody the energy of the Queen of Cups, which is loving, nurturing, and taking care of yourself. So a lot of you could be starting a lot of new health practices, or just been thinking about starting a new regiment, like a new diet, or just cleaning up your emotional mental health, probably seeking some therapy or some counseling for whatever traumatic experiences that you experience, because this is looking very, very toxic to me. So I would say that would be a good idea as well, because coming out of that is probably not the best yeah, so there was a transformation, and you are now on the other side of that transformation, right? So from with the Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups, I'm getting that you are transforming. You are becoming a new person, and you're probably starting to see that with the Queen of Cups here. You're probably starting to see how you shifted your mindset, because the swords are thoughts and actions, and perception. So you've shifted your perspective, you've shifted your desires, you've shifted just yourself, and now you're seeing that transformation. And you probably started this transformation yourself. It could have been spirit that led you to it, but you know, spirit leads us regardless. So I wouldn't say it's probably spirit, but spirit probably led you and I said it again, spirit led you to make this transformation, make this change, to, you know, allow the dead things to lie, you know, and to become this new beautiful butterfly in 2022. So the next card we have out is the King of Swords. So you have cut out like some serious toxic stuff. You're stepping into your intelligence, like you're using your mind in new positive ways, and new ways that you probably didn't even think you could. Like you are assimilating the information that you've learned along the way, and you're being able to embody this energy of like a master, right? And you're very intelligent, and stepping into 2022, you're going to be using that intelligence possibly to create new avenues of communication for yourself, or to reinforce communication with others. Like, so you might be cutting out toxic relationships, like we already discussed with the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords. You could be also, some of you could be probably looking into like, I'm getting divorced as well. So some of you could be dealing with a divorce, and you probably are looking for a lawyer. I would say that the odds are in your favor. You'll find someone that helps you to put an end to this situation, and they're coming out strongly. This could also be a man in your life that's just bringing in the energy of intelligence, and bringing in the energy of like helping you, and being assertive, and being a positive aspect to your life. And I like the way that it looks, because the Death card followed by the King of Swords is letting me know that something is ending, and there, you know, the King of Swords is in the middle. So that's letting me know that the energy of the swords keeps progressing. So we're not just staying in this stagnant Five of Swords energy. You chose to walk away. You chose to embody with the Queen of Cups a loving, nurturing energy towards yourself. So you went within, you allowed the old you and the ego to die. That part of yourself, or those relationships that were not serving you, you allowed them to, you know, die off, so that you could be transformed. And I like the way that this energy is like root chakra energy. So, you know, you could have spoken something into existence. You could have thought something into existence with these colors, right? You could have healed your heart. So coming out of that negative ass energy, excuse my French, hello, 2022, and I'm still cursing. But going to the next card, Three of Coins. So this is what I was talking about with the teamwork. So somebody coming in and helping you learn more, grow more, bringing in some clarity for you, also being a strong supporter in your corner, helping you to cut out the things that don't serve you. And like I said, with a divorce, if that is something that is happening in some of your lives, or cutting out some relationships that just weren't healing, or weren't what you need, or they just were dead. They were dead. They were probably dead a long time ago. You just needed to cut them out, and you probably didn't want to, but 2021 kind of woke you up and made you do that, right? So with the Three of Coins, I see new work situations, new positive situations coming in which you can trust and have faith in these people. But there could be some that you want to, you know, watch out for, but you already learned the lessons from the past. So bringing that energy into your future, into your 2022, into this time now, you'll be able to manifest things in a way that is positive for you and positive for others that are around you. We have the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups here. So this could be a new positive relationship, someone coming in that is going to bring you lots of love and lots of happiness. This could also be you mending the broken parts of yourself, you know, mixing together the masculine and the feminine energy, and becoming triumphant over your subconscious mind. Like it's like a constant playing out in these cards for the collective, that you're just like coming out of this stagnancy and coming out of this thought process that just wasn't good for you. So I'm really getting thoughts and working towards a different type of emotional maturity, honestly, because the king already embodies both masculine and feminine energies, but with these two together, it's giving me a divine partnership. So that divine partnership could be with you and somebody else, or this divine partnership can be just within yourself, just learning how to reintegrate that masculine feminine energy and becoming, you know, that Christ child, or I don't know what some of you believe, but you know what I mean. So hopefully you know what I mean. Moving on to the next card, we have the Five of Pentacles. So it's also telling you to guard against the sense of lack. So understand that your thoughts are things, they are life forms. What you give attention to, what you pay attention to, becomes your reality. So if you're constantly thinking to yourself that you are in a state of lack and you don't have what you need and you won't have what you need, that's what you're going to continue to manifest. So remember how you got here. Like, you decided to cut out the BS. Well, cutting out the BS is also cutting out those thoughts. Remember, with the Five of Swords, cutting out those thoughts, cutting out those actions, cutting out those things out of your life with the King of Swords that just aren't good for you. So this mindset of lack is not good for you also. But keep in mind, within the Five of Coins, the Five of Pentacles, there is help nearby. Especially with the Three of Coins here, this is letting me know that you definitely have help. You have resources. You have others that are around you that can provide you with some sort of comfort, some sort of, so you're not left out in the cold. This idea that you're by yourself and you have to do it all by yourself is not really real, but it could be something that is real for you at the moment, or it could be something that you're coming up against, or it could be something in your work environment in which you feel like your skills and you know who you are just doesn't match up with where you work. But it could be causing you to feel like isolated or not wanted or left out of the group. But keep in mind that it's all about your mindset. It's all about what you are paying attention to, especially with the coins, the pentacles. It's like, it's not just what you're thinking is going to reflect your reality, but with the coins, it's like you're grounding that energy, especially with the red color here with the King of Swords. You're grounding that energy. So it's like if you take a sword and you plunge it into the ground, masculine, feminine energy, right? So keep in mind that this is a very strong message within these cards for 2022 collective, that you have to learn how to blend the masculine and the feminine energies so that you're not feeling like you have this lack. There's nothing outside of you that is going to bring you some sort of peace or some sort of reintegration. It's you. You have to do the inner work. And while doing that inner work with the Five of Coins, you get to see your reflection. You get to see the areas within yourself that you may need to work on, right? So it's not just other people, but with the two fives, that's telling me that there's changes. So you're going to have to roll with the changes, right? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is another card of change, but it's upright. So it's telling me, and I do read the cards upright only. So that could also be like, you know, it's serendipitous or what have you when the cards fall out in the reverse, because I read them in the upright. But with the Wheel of Fortune, with this whole reading, it starts off with the Ace of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's telling me to tell you, it's telling me to tell you that big positive changes are coming. So if you've been in this place of lack, if you've been thinking in 2021 that things are just not getting any better for you, with Jupiter and Pisces now, things are looking up. So keep that in mind as you go forward in your 2022, that things are looking up, that the work that you've already put in, the hard work that you've been putting in is actually coming to fruition. You're going to see the the fruits of your labor. You're going to see that with the 3 of coins, and the 5 of coins is giving me 8 of coins. Sometimes I add the cards, or sometimes I subtract them. Sometimes it depends on how these cards look to me, and then I'll give you the message that I see. So what I see is that you're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to continue to put in the work, but some of the work that you've already done, you're starting to see the fruits of that labor. You're starting to see why you've been putting in so much effort and energy, why you had to cut out these energies, why you had to shift your perspective, why you had to take care of your emotional health, your subconscious mind, and doing that meditative work. You're starting to see the results of that labor, and it's good. It's very good. So the wheel of life is turning in your favor, collective. And that is the message that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, click like, comment, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell. That's what I was going to say. Oh my God. Click that notification bell so you know exactly when I'm going to do another post. I love you guys so much. Bye.